In this video, we're going over tips and tricks and hidden features of the Samsung Galaxy A12. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. Now in this video, we're going to go over a lot of things. We're going to go over some basic tips to help your phone to run smoother and more efficient. We're going to show you how to run 2 apps at one time. We're going to show you how to speed it up. We're going to show you a lot of cool things along with how to customize the phone. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video so you don't miss any of the really cool things we're going to show you. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to show you is simply how to keep your screen on longer. So to do this, we're going to swipe down from the top of the screen, go to the settings wheel in the corner, and from here we're going to go to display, and then we're going to swipe up all the way until we get to screen timeout. And you want to change this from 30 seconds to at least 2 minutes or 5 minutes. That way your screen will stay on longer without you having to touch the screen. So just that one tweak alone is going to avoid you a lot of time and irritation. Now for our next tweak, we're going to go back one step here, and we're going to go to the notification section, and we're going to go to status bar and turn on your show battery percentage, so you'll always be able to see your battery percent in the corner of the main screen. So just hit that button here, and now it'll always show you the exact percentage that your battery is going to stay on for. So basically for me, it helps me to always know, hey, you know, it might be time to charge, because I can see down to the percentage how much battery I have left. So that's definitely a cool tweak there. For our next one, we're going to stay in the settings and we're going to swipe up all the way until we get to accounts and backup. Now for this tweak, this is really about how you're going to transfer all your data from your older phone to this phone. Now to do this, you'll need to tap on Smart Switch. And normally when you tap on this, you'll see a prompt that'll show up at the bottom of the screen that will download the Samsung Smart Switch app. Now I did it a little while ago, so that pop-up is not showing up. But for you guys, just simply tap where it says Smart Switch, and it will begin to download the app. And obviously I tapped it again, now it's opening up the app. So the first step is you'll open this section on your new phone, and on your old phone, you just need to go to the Play Store and do a search for Samsung Smart Switch. Once you find the app in the Play Store, then you'll be able to link up the two phones together. Now I have another phone right here, just so you can see. I would just go on my old phone, find the Play Store, and I'm gonna just look for the Smart Switch app and do a search and type in Samsung Smart Switch. Now I wanted to just walk you guys through this really quickly because there are a few fake apps you want to be aware of that you don't download. So look for the one that has this little blue S, Samsung Smart Switch Mobile, and you're going to download this app, and then you'll open them at the same time and you'll follow the prompts. And basically that's how you'll link up the phones and make sure that you're able to transfer all your data from your old phone to the new phone. So that's a big one there. If you guys haven't already done so, get your data transferred. It's probably the smoothest process if you do it using Samsung specific app. Any other way is going to take longer and you run the risk of losing important information. For our next tip, we're going to show you how to customize some of your lock screen shortcuts. Now if you turn the phone off and turn it back on, you have these two shortcuts that are going to be on your lock screen. Swipe where the phone is here, just drag up, and it would take me right to the phone app, just like that. So if you wanted to change those shortcuts because you had specific apps you would like to open right from that lock screen, here's how you do it. Swipe down from the top of the screen, go back to your settings in the corner, and then from here, we're gonna go down to lock screen, and then you're gonna go to shortcuts, right here, shortcuts, bottom corner, and you can adjust, right? You can either have them in the corners, you can have them float and have a little button that looks like this. I like the just buttons in the corner myself. And then you just tap on left shortcut and you can select a different app. Maybe you deal with numbers a lot and it would be more useful for you to have a calculator as your shortcut, no problem. And for the right side, you might say, hey, I'd rather have access to my email so I can get right to it whenever, no problem, you can tap that. Or you might say, hey, I love Instagram, I'd love to be able to launch that quickly. Tap on Instagram. Now, when we lock the phone and unlock it, our new shortcuts are now saved. So just that easy, you can change your shortcuts for your lock screen to just be a little more efficient with your phone. Now, for our next tip, we're gonna show you how to switch the phone to the dark theme. Now, if you swipe down from the top, you'll notice this notification section, it has a white background. If you wanna switch it to that dark theme, the easy way to do it is swiping down from the top of the screen here and swiping to the left, and you'll have a dark mode option right here. And this will change all your menus from white to dark, as well as if you go to the settings, same thing. The settings will now show up in black versus white. So that's a really easy tweak. You can also change this in the settings, but the fastest way to get to it is how I just showed you by swiping down from the top of the screen, swiping a second time, and then swiping to the left. Now, while we're in here, I want to show you a couple of other important things that you may not have noticed. One thing is your power mode here. And if you want to put your phone in battery saving mode, all you have to do is just hold down on power mode for about 1 second. It'll take you to this menu where you can then select, hey, I want to put my phone in a medium power saving mode, which will turn off some of the background things that are going to be running. This helps your phone to extend the battery. And then if you ever found yourself in a crisis where you needed your phone to be on for a very long time, maybe you're gonna be away from a charger, or you're gonna be out all day and you won't have any opportunities to charge, and you need to make sure your battery is gonna last you for maybe a few days, you would wanna turn on the max power saving mode, and that will heavily restrict a lot of the background things that are running, and it'll allow your battery to stretch for days depending on how much you have. So these are just two things to be aware of. Me personally, I like to normally run the phone in the medium power saving mode because I know I'm going to always get more battery life, and I only will put it on optimize if I'm doing something specific that requires a lot of computing power, like playing a game or downloading really large files. Then I would keep it in the optimized settings. So that's just my little tip there. Another thing is definitely you want to turn on the adaptive power saving mode, because what this is going to do is allow the phone to learn your usage and your patterns, and it basically will make the phone run more efficiently based on when you use the phone the most and how you use the phone. So this tweak alone is going to get you a lot more battery life as well. All right, moving on. Our next tip, we're going to show you a cool little hidden feature to launch your camera whenever you want to. So even if your phone is off, for example, and something big happens and you want to get a picture of it, no problem. You're going to tap the power button 2 times quickly. It'll automatically wake up the phone and take you right to the camera. So that is called the quick launch camera setting. Now this works if the phone is off. It also works if your phone is just in any app. You could be, in the internet searching something and something big happens and you want to get a picture of it. No problem, just hit the power button 2 times. It'll automatically take you to the camera so you don't miss any important moments. Now that's called the quick launch camera. Now some of you might say, I don't use the camera very often. I'd rather have that shortcut go to something else. And if you wanted to reprogram that button to launch a different app, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. We're going to swipe down from the top of the screen. From here, we're going to go to the settings wheel, you're going to go to the power button at the top of the screen here. And when you tap the power button, you're going to then tap on side key settings. And here, it's automatically set to the camera. I'm gonna change it to open app. And then I can go in and select the specific app that I want to launch. So I've heard a lot of people change this to YouTube or to their favorite music app, just because it's the app they're using a lot and they want to get to it quickly. So I could simply just tap YouTube Music, and then, you know, when you're driving, you need to change your music. It's always going to be easy by just double tapping that power button. So that option, they definitely give you options. You can either get to your camera or pick whatever your favorite app is, but it's great that you can customize that button to do whatever is most beneficial for you. Okay, next we're gonna show you how to customize the phone, and you're gonna do this using the Samsung theme store. That's right, by holding down on the home screen and going down to themes, you can get to the Samsung theme store where they have all types of options for downloading cool wallpapers, changing your app icons, everything. So at the bottom of the screen, you'll notice there's 3 different options. There's themes, wallpapers, and there's icons. If you just want a cool background on your phone, go to the wallpaper section. And here you can look for just a great background that'll show up on your home screen. You can also look for fonts and stickers and AR options. So there's a lot of cool things that are baked in there, but the main thing is going to be the wallpapers. Now, there's a lot of paid wallpapers. If you're a little frugal like I am, you may want to do this little tweak to find all the free options first, which is going to top and then going to all and changing it to free. This will show you all the free themes first. I always like to go through here to see if there's something I like before I dish out some money. So you may find one that you like, and in that case, you just tap on it, and then you tap download, and then it would save it as your wallpaper. So that is one way to customize the phone. Now, if you want to get more elaborate, go to themes, and themes is going to change more than just your background. So for example, if I go to top, all, go to free, and I find a theme in here I like, and one way to shop for your themes is simply tap on one that you like and look through the pictures. If I tap on one of these pictures here, I can see exactly how the phone is going to look up close. So these are the app icons. This is how my lock screen is going to look. My dialer, the color of the dialer is going to change. The color of my text messages will change, as well as my notification panel is going to be a black background with blue switches. So this is a cool way to get a little more elaborate with your customization. Now there are basic ones all the way to very elaborate options. The elaborate ones, obviously you'll have to pay money for, so just keep that in mind. But this is a really nice and simple layout here. You can swipe through just to see how everything is going to show up before you download it. So anyway, that's the main way you're going to customize your phone using the Samsung theme store. Work those free options first, and if not, pay a couple of dollars and get a quality theme. Especially if you're into sports, they have a lot of sports themes, so you can have your special team just by searching it and paying a couple of dollars for their themes. All right, for our next tip, we're going to show you how to run 2 apps at one time. So this is what's called split screen. To do this, you're going to first open up the app that you want to be at the top of the screen, which is going to be, for us, YouTube. So I'm going to open YouTube and go down to subscriptions. And first I want to find the video that I'm going to play in my split screen. So in this case, I want to play this OnePlus video. So I'm going to tap on this, turn my volume down so it's not loud. Okay, now I'm going to pause this video, and I'm going to tap on the menu button at the bottom of the screen here, or my recent apps button here. And right above YouTube on the icon here, I'm going to tap on the icon and tap open in split screen view. That's going to move it to the top of the screen. Now I can select another app that is already open, or I can go home and swipe up and find another app to be at the bottom of the screen. In this case, I would really like to have Google Chrome open at the bottom of the screen so I can search the web while I'm watching this video. So I'm gonna go to Google Chrome. And now I'm gonna play my video, keep that running, and at the bottom of the phone, I can simultaneously be surfing the web. So the split screen feature is great. You know, you could be on Amazon shopping, you know, doing your daily stuff while your video on YouTube is playing at the top of the screen. You can also take this, bring it into full screen, just like this. And it's also supported in the landscape position as well, so the phone will rotate and allow you to keep Googling while that video is playing. So that's how you run 2 apps at one time. And when you're finished, you can simply take your finger, put it on this white dash here, and drag it all the way to the right. And that will take you out of split screen and into full screen. So that's how you run 2 apps at one time. I'm gonna show you one other little tweak, which is called pop-out video. Now, I have this video playing on YouTube here, and another option I have to multitask is simply, you know, wait until the video is playing. So I just start the video, it's playing. I can now tap the home button, and the video is gonna continue to play in a pop-out video screen, and I can drag this into any one of the 4 corners of the screen, and I can do other things from the phone. So I can, for example, open up Messenger, and I can send some messages, read and respond and do whatever while my video continues to play and I can hear it. So this is another great way to utilize multitasking. Just by having the video open up in a little pop-out screen, you can move it to any one of the 4 corners of the screen. When you're all done with the video, just tap on it. You can pause it from here. You can also hit the X to close it out altogether. So that is a quick little view of just the multitasking. Now next, I want to show you how to use the one-handed mode. Now this is a great phone, but it is quite long and big, and it may not be as easy to use with one hand unless you turn on this setting. So swipe down from the top of the screen here, go to the settings wheel in the corner, and the setting is going to be under advanced features. So go there and go to one-handed mode. And then first we need to turn it on. And second, I recommend that you switch to the button option and go home. And now if you want to switch the phone into the one-handed mode, just simply hit the home button 2 times like this. And that will shrink the screen down and make it easier for you to reach the top of the screen just like this. So I can do anything now with one hand because it has the screen shrunk down. And when I want to get out of one-handed mode, I just tap in the dark section of the screen, and that'll take us right back to full screen. And again, just tapping the home button 2 times, that takes you into one-handed mode. Now for our very last tip, we're going to show you a really important tweak that is going to help you to make your phone run smoother and faster. And this is going to be found in the settings. So swipe down from the top of the screen. Now, by the way, I was going to point out, I'm always swiping down from the top of the screen and tapping the settings wheel in the corner. I recommend, to make it easier for you, if you swipe up first, find the settings wheel and hold down on it, drag it down, and just put it right in the center of your screen here. I like to have the settings wheel as a shortcut on the bottom row, just so if I ever need to make adjustments, I can just find it right here and get right to settings. So that may be something you want to consider. So we're gonna go down to device care. And here, this is basically having a built-in optimizer on the screen or on the phone that's going to help you to detect how well the phone is running. So right now we're running at a 93 out of 100, which is not bad. But if we want to give the phone a boost, we're just going to tap optimize now. And then it will do a quick diagnostic on your phone to see if there's anything that needs to be addressed. And sure enough, it tweaked a few things and now we're fully optimized. So I recommend you guys do this at least once a week, or if not once a day, depending on how often you use the phone. This will just ensure the phone continues to run smooth. Now, what you can also do is on the home screen, hold down the home screen, go to widgets, and look for the device care widget. Let's see, it's right here. So this is the main page. Swipe over one, tap once, and then I can hold down and drag this onto my home screen here. And now I'll always have a shortcut to optimize the phone. So I don't even have to go back to the settings and go to device care. All I have to do is tap on this little optimize button and it will do that optimization for me. So this is another great tweak that you can do every day to make sure that your phone is running at its optimum speed and that there's nothing going on in the background that's slowing it down. So this has been our video, guys. We hope you found it helpful. We tried to be thorough and go over a lot of cool things that would help you to have a great experience with this phone. So do me a favor, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what tip was your favorite and most helpful, so I can make sure I include that in future videos. And also make sure you like the video, favorite, and share. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care, and as always, have a good one.